Okay, so there is something extremely urgent that I must talk about, and it is one of the largest sins that is being committed on a massive scale. After one of my previous videos, a movement has begun to revive archaic pronouns like thou, thee, thine, and thyself. However, nearly everybody, including myself, is spelling them and every other word that contains the th sound incorrectly. The word thou ought to be spelled like this: thorn, O-U. That utterly strange letter at the beginning of the word thou that is appearing on your screen is called the thorn. Ought I to use that utterly bizarre, perplexingly preposterous, and abnormally unorthodox scribble of a letter, you may ask? Well, my dear viewers, there are a couple of reasons. Firstly, it looks incalculably cool. You can't deny that fact. It's cool because it comes from the runic alphabet that the Germanic peoples used. And everybody knows that medieval Germanic dudes are just awesome. I mean, just look at this guy. He has a wicked beard, horned helmet, and he is super duper ooper schmooper buff. It would be a grave sin to say that the Germans weren't awesome. In fact, I bet that if you were a Celtic dude living in the 5th century, you would want to have your house raided and your village ransacked by these guys just to get a glimpse of their awesomeness. It's no wonder that the Romans called them barbarians. Giving them a super awesome nickname was the least they could do to respect their oppressors. Secondly, it creates an important phonological distinction between the voiceless dental fricative and the voiced dental fricative. In English, there are actually two different sounds that can be indicated by the th digraph. A digraph is just two letters combined to represent one phoneme, or sound. There is the voiced dental fricative, as in the word that, and the voiceless dental fricative, as in the word with. Notice the difference? It's a small difference, yet an important one. In Old English, the voiced dental fricative, as in the word that, would be represented by this letter, termed the letter F. And the voiceless dental fricative, as in the word with, would be represented by the letter thorn that I explained above. Thus, the word that, when spelled in Old English orthography, would have been spelled like this, and the word with would have been spelled like this. These additions to the English alphabet have multitudinous benefits. For example, how is somebody who is learning English supposed to learn English when the th digraph, which appears frequently in the English lexicon, can represent two phonologically distinct phonemes? While irregularities are quite common in English, they aren't to the degree of the th digraph. Usually with the irregularities found in English, they are an exception, not the norm, which thus makes them not terribly hard to learn, since there are usually only a handful of exceptions that must be memorized. In fact, I think such irregularities are actually beneficial, since they make learners of the language think more. However, with the th digraph, there is no general norm. There are likely just as many cases of the th digraph representing the voiced dental fricative as there are representing the voiceless dental fricative. For the voiced dental fricative, there is thousand, that, weather, thorough, rhythm, and the list goes on. For the voiceless dental fricative, there is sixth, depth, width, fifth, health, and hearth, and the list goes on. This irregularity could be solved if we just simply started using the letter thorn and its brother, the letter eth, instead of this lousy th digraph. Thirdly, sometimes it can be unclear whether the th digraph even indicates one of the dental fricatives. For example, upon first encountering this word, which is pronounced hitherto, I thought that it was pronounced hitherto. And there are a few odd exceptions where the th digraph doesn't even indicate a dental fricative, like Thomas, Thailand, and Teresa. With all these exceptions, discombobulations, bafflements, befuddlements, stupefactions, and inconsistencies, why do we foolishly continue to use this utterly atrocious, humongously hideous, and astronomically abstruse th digraph? 'Tis marveling how oblivious people are to the grave sins that they are committing. 'Tis no wonder that 10% of adults are depressed when we're using this depressing scribble of a digraph to indicate a spectacular and unique phoneme. Fourthly, it's stupendously bizarre that we even use the th digraph to represent the dental fricative sounds. While the t sound is a dental consonant, the way that it's made is radically different from the th sound. The t sound is actually a plosive, a pulmonic consonant in which the vocal tract is blocked so that all airflow ceases, whereas the th sound is a fricative, a consonant that is produced by forcing air through a narrow channel made by placing two articulators close together. Plosives are fundamentally different from fricatives, so it makes no sense that we use the th to indicate a fricative. And this goes for every unique consonant for which we use a digraph, or even worse, just one letter. It makes no sense that we use SH for the sh sound, or CH for the ch sound, or SI for the j sound. These poor letters have been ripped of their potential by our lousy Latin alphabet by using letters which don't even sound like their actual sound. Finally, using the thorn letter is more efficient than using the th digraph. Think about it. Writing the th digraph requires writing 2 letters with 4 strokes all in all. Writing the thorn letter only requires 1 letter with 2 strokes. While this might seem like a minuscule and insignificant difference, it can actually have radical ramifications. Imagine if you get kidnapped and your kidnapper demands that you write a note in less than 10 seconds, and one of the letters in that note requires that you write the th digraph. You end up writing the note in 10.1 seconds because of that wicked th digraph, so your kidnapper bonks you in the head with a rubber chicken. Had you used the thorn or eth letter, you would not have been bonked in the head with a rubber chicken. Do you want to get bonked in the head with a rubber chicken? No? Then start using the thorn and eth letters today. If you have trouble using them on phone because you must keep switching back and forth between Icelandic and English, just download an app like this one, Keyboard. It costs a bit of moolah, but any true language informer would gladly sacrifice their hard-earned dinero for the cost. There's also an entire subreddit advocating for the cause, r/bringbackthorn. Inform the people, like, comment, and share this video to rally the cause. Break into your neighbor's house and preach the news to them. Anything helps.